Supply chain management. Topic C. Supply chain network design and contributing factors. Designing a supply chain network for each industry or business involves arriving at satisfactory design framework taking into all elements like product, market, process, technology, cost, external environment, and factors under impact besides evaluating alternate scenarios suiting your specific business requirement. Note to supply chain design can be the same. The network design will vary depending upon many factors including location and whether you are looking at national, regional, or global business models. So, supply chain management, it talks about a product that depend on the location where the product made. So there are 5 types of supply chain network design and contributing factors. First, supply chain network in simple and basic terms. 2. Designing supply chain network. 3. Network design aims to define. 4. Network design also examine. 5. Some of the key factors that affect the supply chain network. So, the first factor of supply chain network design is supply chain network in simple and basic terms. So, the following is procurement, manufacturing, finished good. So, the procurement means where did the product from to get some supplies. Manufacturing means that all manufacturers using machinery because our world is more on new technologies to fasten work, especially in product making. Finished good means that the product delivered the supplier by contact the buyer. So the second factor of supply chain network design is designing supply chain network involves determining and refining following elements: market structure, demand plotting or estimation, market segment, procurement cost, product and conversion cost, logistic cost including inventory holding cost, overheads, and cost of sales. So the second factor means supply chain network design, also known as strategic supply chain planning, is the process for building and modeling the supply chain to understand the cost and time to bring goods and services to market with an organization available resources. So the third factor of supply chain management is network design aimed to define. For best fit procurement model, production processes, manufacturing facility design, finished goods supply chain network, sales and marketing decisions. So the third factor means network design will typically include the cabling, structure, a logical map of network to be implemented, the quantity of network devices, the type of network devices, the location of network devices, the IP addressing structure, and the network security architecture. The fourth factor of supply chain management is network design, also examine. Derives cost estimate for every network element. Examine ways to optimize cost and reduce cost. Extrapolates cost impact over various product lines and all possible permutation and combination to project profitability. So the fourth factor of chain management, network planning and design, is an iterative process encompassing topological design, network synthesis, and network realization, and is aimed to ensuring that a new telecommunication network or service meets the needs of subscriber and operator. So, the fifth factor of supply chain management is some of the key factors that affect the supply chain network modeling are: government policies of the country where plants are to be located, political climate, local culture, availability of skilled and unskilled human resources, industrial relation, environment, infrastructural support, energy, availability, etc. Taxation policies, incentives, subsidies, etc. across proposed plant location as well as tax structures in different market location. Technology infrastructure status, foreign investment policy, foreign exchange and repatriation policy and regulation. The fifth factor of chain management means the major factor identified as supply chain structure, inventory control policy, information sharing, customer demand, forecasting method, lead time, and review period length. The optimum selection of parameters of these factors improve the supply chain performance. Supply chain network design not only provide an operating framework of the entire business to guide the management, they also examine the structure from strategic viewpoint taking into account external influences, interdependencies of all processes and critically evaluate opportunities to maximize profitability. Supply chain design consultants use various design softwares and optimization techniques coupled with inputs from industry consultants and experts. So, supply chain management or network design, it talks about on how to build a business with a great ending. And also, the success of a business is linked to the efficiency of its supply chain. A business with a well managed supply chain may significantly reduce all the operating expenses connected to the chain, which contributes to a greater profit.